Dang, y'all probably can hear the shower. I know y'all can hear the shower. It's so unfortunate. I swear we had the worst timing in the absolute world. So y'all please just bear with me as you listen to the shower. Hey y'all, it's Ashley at Bookish Room and I am back with another video. Today is December 16th, which means it is Vlogmas Day 16. We are 9 days until Christmas. So as I'm filming this video, I am getting ready, or I am ready to make my way to Greenville to go see Hamilton. So with that being said, by the time you guys see this video when it goes up, I will probably already be in Greenville or watching this show, whole 9 yards, or whatever the case may be. But I'm really excited, and it's been a long time coming because I thought that I would never get the opportunity to see the musical live. And I absolutely love the story. I love the music. I've been listening to Alexander Hamilton, the book by the biography by Rob Chernow, and it's been really interesting learning some more specific details about Hamilton instead of like the information that we just get from the play. So that's really exciting. But as you can see with this video, I am here to talk about the books that I will be rereading, the top 5 books that I'm looking forward to rereading next year. I did not know that I was like such a strong rereader until this year. So I mean, I have reread books before. Like I definitely try to reread the Harry Potter series, or at least most of the series, in one every year. But this year I reread a whole bunch of stuff. And I think it was because like I went through about 2 or 3 reading slumps this year, and the only way that I was able to get out of those reading slumps was by rereading a lot of works. So out of the books that I've read so far this year, about 25% of them are rereads, which is crazy. That's a high percentage of books that I have read this year that are rereads. So I am completely and truly invested in rereading, and there are 5 books when I looked at my shelves that I was like, dang, I really want to reread these books in 2019. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first book that I have here is Dorothy Must Die by Daniel Page. I have completed and read the Dorothy Must Die series. This was probably one of my favorite series in about 2014, 2015, somewhere around that time, and I enjoyed it. I did not like I did like the second book. The third book was not good to me at all, and the fourth book was just okay. So the first 2 were amazing. I loved them, but by the time I got to the fourth book, when I read it, I believe last year, I was a little confused on what was going on because I don't think I remember the details from the first and the second book because it was such a huge gap. But I'm looking forward to rereading these, and then also reading the short story collections that are interwoven into these stories. So there's 3 short story collections, and I own all 3. So I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. If you did not know, this is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, but it's a very dark and twisted retelling. But I absolutely enjoyed it. And most of my copies from this series are signed by Daniel Page, which I thought, you know, I think that's pretty awesome. So if you've never read it, give it a try. Just know that the third book and the fourth book are just not the best, and I think overall they probably have the lowest ratings on Goodreads. The next one that I'll be rereading is Missborne by Brandon Sanderson. I read this one probably in like 2015, but I am rereading it because I am participating in a readathon where we are focused on reading books from the Cosmere, and this is one of the books in the Cosmere universe of many books that are in the Cosmere universe. So I really want to reread this, and I know I've talked about this a lot because of the fact that I tabbed this book and I can't remember why I tabbed it. I don't remember why I tabbed it at all, like not in the least bit. So we're gonna make this happen. We're definitely gonna make this happen. The next book that I have here is HalfBlood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the first book in the Covenant series, and it is a mythology / paranormal type thing going on. So there are people who are descendants of the god called Hematois, and then the Hematois and the mortals essentially had kids, and those produced half-bloods. And then when two Hematoy had children, they produced purebloods. So it's in a world where we have half-bloods and purebloods who don't necessarily get along. And this is a series by Jennifer L. Armentrout that a lot of people don't really talk about, but it's a series that I really enjoyed. I read the first two and thought that they were completely amazing. And one of her second series, like Titan and stuff like that, those are a spin-off to this series, because the character of those books is a character from these books. So I'm super excited to get back into this one. I remembered how much I love this, and I've done a full review of this one and Half-Blood, I believe. I mean, and Pure Blood. I think so. I can't really remember, but I think I have. And they're just amazing. The next book that I'll be reading is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I read this when it first came out, and I just never read the second book, which is The Rose and the Dagger. So I never finished the duology, and I really want to finish the duology because I've had it for so long. But I know that if I was to pick up the second book, I wouldn't remember anything from this one. I do know that I did like it. I gave it 4 stars, and it's almost like an Arabian Nights retelling. And Renee is so sweet. I met her at Y'all Fest one year, and she has a new series coming out October of next year that deals with vampires. And what I loved about the description of that series is, like, one of the taglines is, "These vampires don't glitter," which is complete shade towards Twilight, but that means that it's definitely going to be more hardcore vampires and the romanticized vampires that we got in Twilight. So this last one is a huge one, and it's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So this is one that I am endeavoring to complete next year, because I took a kind of like a poll on Twitter and on my YouTube channel, and a lot of people, I was asking whether I should start Throne of Glass or The Mortal Instruments first, and more people voted for Throne of Glass. And like I said, I remember reading this one back in maybe 2014, 2015, and really enjoying it and thinking that it was a good book. But I've gotten older, my reading taste have dramatically changed, but I'm willing to give it a chance. It's 7 books. I know each book is extremely long. I know that each book has its problematic pieces, but for the most part, I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. So look for more of these, and what I want to do is I want to do a reading diary for each one of these books. So look forward to that in the upcoming year. Alright y'all, so that is it. Those are the top 5 books that I want to reread next year. Of course, there's going to be more that I'm going to reread, but that's definitely the group that I strongly wanted to reread. So I'm going to be picking those up. So look forward to hearing more about those. I'm really excited to delve into like the world of Throne of Glass, and so many people have talked about it, especially with Kingdom of Ash releasing this year and people just gushing over it and really enjoying it. I have enjoyed A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas, so I definitely want to see where this whole series is going to go within the upcoming year for me. And I'm so excited to do a vlog for it because I think it's going to be super cool. Alright y'all, so that is it. I am saying hello from, you know, the future. Hopefully I'm in Greenville by the time this comes up, enjoying myself. I really hope so. But as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button. If you're interested in following me on social media, all of my links are down in the description box. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Only 9 more days to go. Bye.